All right, it's December 18th, 2013. A.T. Gonzalez here with Sam Gonzalez. And we're gonna be talking about our predictions for what we think the Smash Brothers 4 character cast is gonna be like.
Recently announced today for the Wii U and 3DS is the new character is Rosalina and Luma.
It's just one character though.
It's gonna be like Ice Climbers, I think, or maybe she's gonna use the Luma as her own weapon.
I think it might kind of be more like how Olmar uses his Pikmin. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not really surprised. Nintendo likes this character for some reason, and they don't like her. They love her, and they want to put her in everything.
Yeah, they're consecutively putting them. She's putting her in games because she's in Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart 8, Super Mario 3D World, and now she's in the new Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised. And while I still think there's kind of an overabundance of Mario characters, this doesn't seem like too bad. At the very least, you're kind of making things a little bit equal for the fact that this series hasn't really been too nice to having a lot of Nintendo ladies in there.
I think Rosalina will really fit in, but no, I don't really want to see too many more Super Mario characters.
How about no more? Period.
Well, I don't think they've announced Yoshi back.
I don't think they even. I think they consider Yoshi his own separate franchise. Like, he's represented by an egg, and he has his own games. It's weird. All right, so let's just. I guess we're going to just talk about our general predictions about how the game will end up. I guess. This I can't really base on anything other than my best guess. But I would say that I would be very surprised if this game had less characters than Brawl. That would surprise the hell out of me. I don't know why they would do that. I can't think of any conceivable reason as to why they would do that. I think at the very least they'll at least have 40 characters, and I would probably say the maximum would probably be 45. I think 40 seems pretty reasonable, and I think that what they'll probably do is maybe eliminate a few Brawl characters to kind of make way for a few new ones. So we got the Brawl cast here, and we're going to talk about what characters we think will probably be cut, or yeah, just probably cut, and maybe just replace with something else or some kind of surrogate. So first and foremost, I don't think Snake will be back. I really doubt it. So far, we already have 2 non-Nintendo characters in the roster. And Snake being in Brawl was really cool and unexpected. But I really don't think he'd be back. I think that they might have a third-party character, and with Namco co-developing the game, I think they probably won't have Snake back. I don't see it. I think Snake being in Brawl was just kind of a one-off kind of thing.
Yeah, it's more likely that we're gonna either see Pac-Man or maybe a Tekken or Soul Calibur character, but even then, we might not see any Namco characters.
I think they'll probably get rid of either Rob or Ice Climbers. I don't know why. This is just kind of a hunch of mine. I think Ice Climbers were fairly popular in Melee, and I don't think they were as popular in Brawl. I just want to point out that I really don't have anything against these characters. I just think they're going to get cut. I do think that Rob was kind of a one-off thing, too. Because like Rosalina, there was this time where Nintendo really just kind of liked putting him in things. And I think that ship has kind of sailed.
Yeah,
so
he was a secret character in Mario Kart DS.
And him and Ice Climbers are there to kind of throw a bone to the older age of Nintendo, like the 80s stuff. And I think I'd probably have to say I don't think Rob would make the cut. So yeah, I would say that he'll probably be out. Next up, this probably won't come as a surprise to anybody. I don't think Ike will be in this game. They'll probably have two Fire Emblem characters like they always have. And the reason why I don't think Ike will be in is that these games, they try to represent a franchise, but they also kind of try to promote products that are current. And the really cool thing about Roy being in Melee is that Melee was actually his first appearance in a video game. And the Fire Emblem game that Roy starred in wouldn't come out for a few months after Melee came out. So him being in Melee was a surprise to Japanese gamers at the time. To Americans, it was a total surprise because Fire Emblem would not be in the US until 2 years later. But the 6th Fire Emblem game came out really close to Melee. And Ike's Fire Emblem games, the one for GameCube and the one for Wii, came out relative to Brawl's window. And with him being the star of those two Fire Emblem games, that was their way of representing their current Fire Emblem products. I don't know what the current 3DS Fire Emblem is like. I think they have a totally different new main character.
I think they're going to pick that main character. I don't know his name, but he just looks like Marth with like a mask and maybe a little bit shorter hair. But
next up, I expect either Ness or Lucas to be out. Some people had said that neither of them might be in there, because Nintendo, they just have been treating the Mother series like shit lately. But I don't know. Maybe there might be a bit of hope with Earthbound being on the American Wii U Virtual Console. Maybe there might be a ray of hope. I think they'll probably get rid of one of them, because Ness and Lucas, they were very similar in Brawl. Lucas was just Ness, but better. I never had a reason to play Ness in Brawl. And Ness is a monster in the original Smash Brothers. And he got nerfed a bit in Melee, but he got overshadowed by Lucas big time in Brawl. And something people don't remember is that Ness was actually going to be cut out of Smash Brothers Melee and replaced with Lucas to promote Mother 3, which was going to be Earthbound 64, but the game wasn't released in time. So that didn't happen, and Ness stayed in the game. So if they get rid of Lucas and give Ness his moveset, I'd be okay with that. I think that'll be good for Ness. Or if they get rid of Ness and we just have Lucas, I'd be okay with that. But I just hope we have somebody with Lucas's moveset and his properties, because I really love playing as Lucas in Brawl.
I think what they might do is they'll keep Ness because he's kind of like the Earthbound mascot.
Yeah.
And what they'll do probably is that Lucas will be maybe a character swap or color swap. What's it called?
Palette swap.
Palette swap. And what they would do is maybe Ness gets Lucas's moveset and just have him as a palette swap, or they kind of combine both and just make it Ness.
I think that's a pretty fair compromise. They also can't use Ninten, who's the protagonist of Mother 1, because Ninten looks exactly like Ness, pretty much. If you've ever seen him, Sam. I don't know how familiar you are with Mother 1. Yeah, there would be no point. It would be like, why are there two Nesses in this game? I've already heard enough. Why are there two Marths in Brawl? So, yeah. Moving on. I think that Lucario is going to be out. Nothing against Lucario. I like Lucario, but much like he replaced Mewtwo, essentially, and was just pretty much a better Mewtwo, really. I think they'll probably replace him with somebody relevant to Pokemon X and Y, kind of like how Lucario was in there to promote Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, which came out a year before Smash Bros. Brawl came out. And you think that they might have him with replace him with Mega Mewtwo or something?
Yeah, it's called Mega Mewtwo, I think, is what they're gonna Mew3. They're gonna replace them with, I don't know, that thing looks really weird, but since it's promoting the Mega Evolutions and Pokemon X and Y, it would make sense, and it would be similar to the Mewtwo Lucario moveset, so they wouldn't have to change too much.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad hypothesis. That's a fun character style to play, and I would really hate it if they got rid of the Lucario Mewtwo type character. I have a lot of fun playing with that character. Moving on, I think that the Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green trainer is probably going to be out, and they'll probably replace him with somebody similar who represents the Pokemon X and Y starters, maybe.
Yeah, they might do something with those Pokemon X and Y Kalos characters and Pokemon.
I mean, that would break my heart because I love Charizard and Squirtle and Ivysaur. Not just as fighters, but as characters too. But, that's just how businesses roll. It wouldn't surprise me. Moving on. Star Fox characters. I think they'll get rid of either Falco or Wolf. I think they'll get rid of one.
It would make more sense to get rid of Falco, because Wolf is more diverse than Fox, but then Wolf kind of looks a lot like Fox. But I don't think many people liked the way Wolf played.
I liked Wolf a lot in Brawl. I think that a lot of people complained. Wolf was the final character they revealed for Brawl, and Wolf isn't really a clone of Fox, but he does play very similar to Fox and Falco, and I think that really disappointed a lot of people. They're like, why do we have 3 Foxes, or whatever? I think that they might listen to this, and maybe... because we already know that Fox is in the game. He's just a fan favorite. Maybe they'll have Fox play more similarly to Falco, or try to do some kind of compromise and make him play similar to the way he did in Melee.
Yeah, and I don't really care for the character, but since so many people asked for it, you never know, and they might replace those two with the Crystal. Or whatever. I mean... It's just might as well call her Booby Fox. I don't think that will add anything.
I think that just about covers everybody who I don't think would be back. I'm just looking at the roster in front of me. Maybe they might not have Meta Knight or DDD to maybe have less Kirby characters. I don't know.
Kirby Creator makes the Smash game, so kind of doubt it. Especially because there's a new Kirby game coming out next year, so.
Well, that kind of rounds off everybody who we think will be out and the people who we think might be replaced. So, I think that leaves about 8 slots open, probably. So maybe that they could probably fill those 8 slots and then have a few more a few new more characters. Because I don't expect this game to have a major. To have twice as many new characters as Brawl did. It's just I really don't see that happening. Stay tuned for part 2 where Sam reveals his list of predictions.